Hey guys, Joe Massey here, Castle & Cook Mortgage. Today's Friday, April 25th. Hope everybody's having a great week. Wanted to come and talk to you today about the differences between a pre-qualification letter and a pre-approval letter. This is one of the most common questions that I get from a customer, but also a really common question that I get from real estate agents, and wanted to break down the difference for you. So a pre-qualification letter is going to be based on the customer's credit report and their verbal information. So one of the most frequent questions I get is, how quickly can I get a pre-qualification letter? It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. What we do is we speak to the customer on the telephone, ask them some personal questions. What's your address? How much money do you make? Where do you work? What's your date of birth, your social security number, how much have you saved up for a down payment, etc. Then from that, we'll pull a copy of the customer's credit report and we'll review their credit score, their outstanding debts, and any other major liabilities. And then from that, we'll issue a pre-qualification based on the verbal information they've provided us, the verbal income, the verbal down payment, savings, etc. And in the email with the pre-qualification letter, we'll send out our home buyer's guide and the list of all the documents that the customer is going to need to put together in order to change their letter from a pre-qualification to a pre-approval. The difference between the two is a pre-approval is not based on verbal information, it's based on the actual written documents provided from the customer. So the things that we look for would be 30 days most recent pay stubs, 2 years tax returns and W-2s confirming your income, 2 months most recent bank statements showing that you've got your down payment, and most recent 401k or other savings account or retirement account statements to confirm you have your reserves. Now, to get the full loan approval, we'll need some additional stuff like the contract, the appraisal, homeowner's insurance, etc. But a lot of those items you're not going to have because you don't have a property address at the time you're doing your pre-approval. So the documents for pre-approval, it's real easy. Again, pay stubs, tax returns and W-2s, bank statements, and your savings account statements to show that you have reserves. Once the customer sends that information over to us, we review it and confirm that the verbal information they gave us matches with the written information. Then we can update that from a pre-qualification to a pre-approval letter. We run it through our preliminary underwriting system that says yes, they are good to go. And then we email out that pre-approval letter to the customer and to you as the real estate agent. So a pre-approval letter is just a little bit more formal, shows the customer has taken that extra step of providing their documentation. It's a statement to the seller that this is a serious customer, this is a serious buyer. They've been through the documentation and the preliminary underwriting process, and the next step is to find a property. So I'd really encourage you guys in this competitive market, make sure your customers are getting pre-approved. Pre-qualified is great, but pre-approved really is important to just show that they've got that first step taken and first step out of the way. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you need anything from me or I can do anything to help you, feel free to email me at jmassey@castlecook.com or give me a call, 303-809-7769. Thanks, and I'll talk to you soon.